Is suing an uninsured driver really worth it? Attorney Brad Parker says, it really depends on whether or not the person who hit you has any assets that would be collectible when you get a judgment against them. In Texas, many of your assets are exempt, making you judgment proof, which means that there is nothing to get. It's like the old saying, you cannot get blood out of a turnip. For example, your home in Texas is protected as your homestead. It cannot be subject to pay a judgment. Your wages cannot be garnished. Your retirement account cannot be garnished. Your education account for your children cannot be garnished. Likewise, you cannot go after their car. If you can find a large bank account or an RV or airplane that is not otherwise exempt or heavily mortgaged, you might be able to go after that, but only after you get a judgment. And by that time, most people are going to have either sold or hidden the asset. Therefore, it is very difficult to sue someone who has no money and who has no assets. Unfortunately, the realities of the world are that most people work from paycheck to paycheck and are struggling to make ends meet on a weekly basis. If you are hurt or injured by someone who is just a hard-working person trying to make ends meet, there are really not going to be any assets to go after to fully compensate you. That is why it is so vitally important to have your own UI/UIM coverage. Contact Attorney Brad Parker in Bedford, Texas for a complimentary strategy session at 817-984-9867 or visit his website at www.parkerlawfirm.com.